Hi, my name is Andrew Peralt, and I am the owner and creator of a new mobile app company called Buygoti. It's a very exciting mobile app that I want to tell you about. I've been developing it for the last 10 months, and it will be available in the Temecula, Murrieta, Menifee markets, surrounding areas too. That will also be included will be like Wildomar and Lake Elsinore. Now, what I'm going to talk about is a few different things. So I'm going to talk about how I plan on building the audience, the user's experience using the mobile app, and how the business would use the mobile app on a day-to-day basis from their end. So for example, my goal to build the audience is I wanted to make sure that I included not only all the large retailers and grocery store chains in the area, but I also wanted to be able to include all the local businesses, all the small mom and pop shops, and all the very successful small businesses that are in these areas. And the reason why I want to include all of these type of groups is because we've got to build a large audience for this mobile app for it to be successful and for users to be using it on a daily basis. So building the audience is all around, one, being able to include as many users and as many businesses as possible, and also building the attraction. So the way the mobile app works is it's simple. It's two different things. It's to attract the users. It's going to be all based on promotions in the area and also any events going on in the area. Now, when I talk about promotions, what I mean by that is any type of business that has a physical place of business can use Buygoti to promote themselves. So if they have a special for the week, special for a day, a 3-day special on a specific item, a service, anything they can actually list on this app. And the way the user uses the app is they'll open up the app, be able to go to daily deals and check out Spotlight and see what all the different specials are in their area based off their geolocation. So if they're in Murrieta, they'll be able to see promotions in Menifee and in Temecula also. Based off of the 20-mile radius on the geolocation, literally if you're in Menifee, you'll still be able to see all the promotions in Temecula also. So all the daily deals they can look at, whether it's from a retailer, a restaurant, a winery, a theater, you name it, they can see it on there. And then Spotlight, that's something that has to do with events. So it's a listing of all the different events in this market. And these are events that are either upcoming or are already live, and it's going to be showed this specific day that the user is actually looking at the promotion. So here a user, for example, will take a mother, wants to take her family out to dinner one night, and she can open up the app, scroll through the app, and be able to go to categories, go to restaurants, and scroll through all the different deals from restaurants. And what's great about that is restaurants can list their daily specials for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So this mother, when she wants to take her family out, she can see what the daily deals are for dinners and pick one and say, hey, this is a great place to take the family to, let's go there. Takes the family out, enjoys the great dinner with their family, and gets to enjoy the savings that they have also. So it's real big. Retailers, for example, I'll use Best Buy as an example because I used to work for them back in the day. And Best Buy is usually a retailer that's always ahead of the curve when it comes to retailers. So Best Buy, for example, they can list their daily deals from a company's perspective, because the company will roll out either daily deals in the store or online only deals, which local stores can actually publish those. If they have things like clearance items or returned items that they call open item, where they sell it at a discount, they can list those locally at their specific location, and be able to just list their weekly ad to on their profile page. And users can go to the profile page, click on the weekly ad, it'll open up their browser and take a look at it. So from a user's perspective, it's a very, very good attraction because you get to see any type of deals in any type of category. And categories, I mean, it's endless. So I mean, you're talking about restaurants, bars with live shows, theaters, any type of retailers, whether electronics, clothing retailers in the mall, boutique stores, massage parlors, haircuts, having your eyebrows taken care of. These are all different businesses that can actually be able to utilize this app and take advantage of driving more business into their location. Now, another thing I wanted to talk about is events. So there's never been an app like Buygoti before where it even lists all the type of promotions that we have to offer, but it's also no app ever been made to where it lists all the different events in the area. So we have several casinos in the area that have a lot of live shows. We have a Old Town Temecula theater where we have live shows, whether they're theatrical or live music. A lot of restaurants, bars, and wineries provide live shows, some of them paid, some of them free. So all these are different things that users can be able to see on this app. And when you have something like that, where you have all the deals in one app, all the events in one app, that's how you build the audience. Now, from the user's perspective, the app is extremely easy to use. When you look at the app, it's pretty plain Jane. There's no bling to the app. It's just designed to where it's going to just drive promotions and drive events. It's not a beautiful app. It will be in the version 2, but right now our focus is all about driving promotions and events. So when the user uses it, they have the ability to where they can favorite all their favorite businesses. They can also favorite deals and be able to revisit those deals or businesses in the future. Let's say, for example, they favorite Macy's. That user can actually go to her favorites, click on companies, which will list all the companies that she's favorited, and be able to see Macy's profile page and then look at their weekly ad. All right, so I've talked about building the audience, and from the user's perspective, it's quite easy to use. It's very, very simple. Now let's talk about it from a business perspective. So I wanted to make sure that I created an app where business has full self-service use of the app. And what I mean by this is they don't have to go through an ad organization, an ad company, and talk to different people to set up their promotion and get it approved, have it printed, anything like that. This is all purely self-service that they can do on their end. So for example, if you're a store manager for a restaurant, for example, and you want to be able to post your daily specials, you can log into our back office, which is a dashboard where you just log in and you can create your deals and not have to deal with any middleman or anything like that. It's all self-service. So you can log in. On the dashboard, you'll have 4 different windows on the dashboard, and a create a deal button, and a weekly ad button. If you're a big retailer with a weekly ad, you can actually publish your weekly ad that way. If it's a static link, then you don't ever have to change it again after that. So for a business, they can log into this dashboard, and what they'll see is they'll see one window that's specifically for any deals that they have created that were approved and are live in the app right now. And what's great about that window is they can actually see on each individual deal how many views people have clicked on that specific link, that specific deal or event, to see what's being offered. And they can, as a business, see how popular or unpopular that promotion is. On top of that, the second window is going to be deals that you've created that have been approved but haven't gone live yet, because the dates that that specific deal is supposed to go live just haven't started yet. So they can keep track of what deals they've already created. The third window will be deals that you've created as a business but are waiting for approval. And the approval process is just done from our end. It's all electronic, so we just look at any deals that are created every day. We see if there's any spelling issues, grammar issues, and then making sure there's nothing wrong with the pricing itself. Because we'd hate to see a Best Buy, for example, sell a $1,000 laptop for $1 because they forgot a few zeros. So we just look for those type of things. Once everything is looks hunky-dory, we literally just approve the deal, and it's done. Then there's nothing that we have to do from our end. The business doesn't have to do anything from their end. And the fourth window is an expired deal window. So what that means is you create a promotion, it was for a specific day, and after that specific day of that promotion, when it ends, it drops down into the expired window. And it's great. For the reason for having that window is so let's say you see a deal that did really well and you want to reuse that deal, you can just edit that deal and just change the dates and change anything else. And if you want to add different pictures or change the pricing a little bit, you can, and then it just goes through the approval process again. So that's the benefit of the expired deals. Now there's one thing to note, and this is probably the most powerful feature of using this app from a business standpoint, is certain deals won't go into expired, and those are deals that you deleted early. So for example, let's say you're a restaurant and you have a daily special for lunch, and suddenly you're just bombarded with lots of customers, you're excited about it, but then you realize you don't have enough ingredients to be able to continue supporting this promotion, and you're running out of those ingredients very soon. So the manager of that restaurant can actually realize, okay, I think we have maybe 30 minutes to an hour left of ingredients for us to be able to make enough for all the consumers that we have coming in. They can literally log into their dashboard and delete that promotion. Let's say, for example, Best Buy, where they sell an open item, which is a returned item sold at a discount. They only have one of them. The minute they sell that item in the store, then they can log in and then delete that from the promotion, so users aren't going to think like, hey, I didn't see this deal, where's it at? So the benefit of that is, and the reason why it's so huge is, for example, no one likes customer disappoint. So imagine ahead of time you're deleting these things before they sell out. Of course, the Best Buy open boxing, that's a little different. In their description they would say only one in stock, and then people would understand like if it does get deleted. But let's say if it was an everyday item and Best Buy did delete it in time before they sold out, then it cuts back on their customer disappoint, so they don't have to have frustrated customers coming in wondering why they came in and the item wasn't even available. So that's the huge part about it. And the way that works from a user side is when they sign up for the app for the very first time and they do their login, a pop-up window will come up on their screen, and the first thing that it says on the screen will say daily deals, or deals can disappear at any time. And the description for that title will be inventory can be sold out at any time due to just running low, yada yada. I can't remember exactly what it says, but it has to do with deals can disappear anytime due to inventory selling out, pretty much. So a business has the ability to fully control their marketing from front to end. So it's huge. Now, with the dashboard itself too, especially for a restaurant, they can create their daily specials on a daily basis. And the big thing from a general manager at a restaurant, they don't like to do all this extra work, because I mean here they have to write down their specials of the day and post it in the restaurant, and now they have to actually log into this dashboard to create these promotions on the mobile app. The thing that you've got to remember is the goal, especially for restaurants, is eventually, if this app gets as popular as we all know it will become, you just stop doing your promotions within the store, handwriting it. You can just let people know, oh, you want to know what our specials are? Just on Buygoti, just to let you know in the future we have it, but right now today our special is blah 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 blah. So users will get accustomed eventually to where they know where to look at for the daily deals. So that's that part. So I created this presentation just to give you an idea of how this app works. I'll do multiple different videos individually, and I'll link it to the end of this video in the description on YouTube, and it'll be more specific to each type of industry and give you some ideas on how powerful it can actually be. I will also link a video presentation walking through the actual app and the functionality, so make sure you take a look at that also. So thank you for taking the time to watch my video, and I look forward to hearing from you. Thank you.